take you now to the outskirts of Nineveh. You might imagine the scorching heat of the desert sun. Here we have a small booth, roughly made of palm fronds. This is a setting for a play entitled, So That's the Way to Nineveh.
Jonah. 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 I want to talk to you, Jonah.
Oi.
I want you to talk to me, Jonah.
You want I should talk to you.
Yes, Jonah.
All right. You want I should talk? I'll talk. It's a nice day, isn't it, God? Beautiful! Considering the fact that the prediction for Nineveh was total destruction. But you know what they say. You can never trust the word of a prophet of God.
Is that why you are angry, Jonah? Because I spared Nineveh?
Hey, you're the Hatzi-Tatzi God of Israel. You know everything, and you know very well why I am angry.
I want you to tell me, Jonah.
I want you should tell me, Jonah. I want you should tell me, Jonah. So, okay, I'll tell you, God. But first, let me remind you that I never asked to be a prophet. That's right. You called on me. When I was a little boy, I didn't say, Mama, Papa. Oh, may God rest their soul. Oh, you, rest their souls. I didn't say, when I grow up, I should be a prophet of God. When I grow up, I want people should think I'm crazy. When I grow up, I want a job where the pay stinks. Which, by the way, it does, God. But do I complain? Do I complain? I ask you, do I complain? Yeah, well, not much do I complain. So anyways, against my better judgment, I go along with this prophet stuff. And at first it wasn't bad. I preached a little gloom and doom. I made a few people feel miserable and guilty. I actually got a kick out of it. But then you had to send me to Nineveh. Oy, Nineveh. And I'm supposed to tell every living thing that you, the God of Israel, are angry with their evil ways and are going to destroy them. Tell me, God, have you ever seen the kind of people that live in Nineveh? You know, God, far be it from me to tell you your business, but between me and you sure made some ugly people. I mean, they certainly weren't worth all that trouble, so figuring that you'd eventually see it my way, I got on the ship to Tarshish. Oy, the ship. And such a storm. Tell me, God, how would you like to be woken up by a bunch of screaming men afraid they are going to drown? Hey, you should try it sometime. It's a barrel of laughs. So I go up on deck, and they're casting lots to find out whose God is angry and causing this storm, as if I didn't know. And, of course, the lot falls on me. Oh, God. I figure, since you're practically handing me over on a silver platter, I better tell them the truth. Oh, God, you should have seen their faces when I told them that I was a Hebrew prophet on the run from the very one true and living God of Israel. I mean, they just about pissed their pants. And they say to me, oh, what can we do to make your God stop the storm? And I tell them, knowing you, They'll have to throw my tuchus overboard. I didn't know they would take me literally. And as I'm going down under the waves for the last time, I notice the sky is clearing. Cute, God, real cute. And I'm thinking, as I sink to the bottom, as the seaweed wraps around my head, and at least I didn't have to go to Nineveh. Then came the fish. Oy, the fish. Tell me, God, you couldn't have sent maybe a nice big birdie to fly me to the shore? Was it necessary to send a giant fish to swallow me like some kind of insect? You know, God, far be it from me to tell you your business, but have you ever smelled a fish? From the outside, it's not too pleasant. Inside, 10 times worse. No wonder I didn't vomit instead of the fish. Which reminds me, God, why did you have to wait until I asked you to let me out of that 10-ton tuna? I was in there for 3 days. You couldn't figure out in all that time that maybe I might want to come out? But there I am, standing on the shore, still smelling like lax, when you ask me to go to Nineveh again. You know, God, far be it from me to tell you your business, but if you hadn't been wasting your time chasing me around, you maybe might have found a prophet who wanted to go to Nineveh. But since I'd had enough of fish and chips, I figured I better go. And so I went to Nineveh and began to tell them of their pending doom. And they start moaning, oh, and wailing, ah, and putting on sackcloth and ashes, even on the animals. Have you ever seen a cow in sackcloth and ashes? You could die from such a sight. Then the king makes them all fast. And all the time, I'm dancing, and I'm singing, vai, 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 as if that's going to help, as if that's going to help. You blew it, you stupid people of Nineveh, as if that's going to help. It helped, didn't it, God? The day of their destruction arrived, and you didn't. And I, your prophet Jonah, looked like a Meshuggah idiot. So I came out here to the outskirts of the city and built this nice little booth where I could sit and ponder on why the very one true and living God of Israel should want me, the poor old prophet Jonah, to look like a raving lunatic in front of that whole stinking city. And I was thinking, it's hot. I'm schwitzing like a pig. You should pardon my choice of animal. Then that night, this little bush grows over my booth to give me shade. And I'm thinking, maybe that God isn't so bad after all. But the next night, the bush dies. The sun is again cooking my head like an egg, and I should die, so you should be so nice as to kill me, and that's that.
Jonah.
What?
Let me understand, Jonah. You are angry because I called you to be mine.
No.
You are angry because I asked you to do my will?
No.
You are angry because when you strayed from my will, I urged you back.
No.
You are angry because I rescued you from the depths.
No.
You are angry because when I called you to me, I delivered you from your captivity.
No.
You are angry because I gave you another opportunity to follow my will.
No.
You are angry because the people recognized my spirit in you and heeded your word.
No.
You are angry because I honored the repentance of the people and turned my wrath from them.
No.
Then why are you angry, Jonah?
The bush!
The bush?
The bush! Oh, I understand you picking on me, your poor old prophet Jonah. But why the bush? Was it so terrible that it should give me a little comfort? Was that so great a sin? Really, God, you could have been maybe a little more compassionate.
Your compassion astounds me, Jonah.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty amazed myself.
You care so much for the life of one plant, yet the lives of over 120,000 men, women, and children meant nothing to you. Yes, Jonah, your compassion astounds me. And now you've asked me to take your life. Shall we proceed?
Whoa, God! Hold your horses! Look at me. Do I look like a bush? You know, God, I don't know about you sometimes. You let all those ugly people live, and you're in such a hurry to take the life of your poor old prophet Jonah. You know, God, far be it from me to tell you your business.
Oi!